Hey everyone, Goku-san DBZ here, and just starting a new Let's Play. Yeah, I was just spending a little time in the Nether, getting ready to go back, and I think I'm gonna start working on building a new statue in this playthrough, like build a new statue of a creeper. So with that said, first up before I go back, as I recently built a second portal to the Nether, need to get some black concrete first. There we go. Alright, and let's go back. Well, see ya later, Nether. Still, I like all the stuff I have so far built here. It's pretty awesome. Still got a lot of work and things to do in the Nether, but at least the city is starting to take form. Slowly but surely. I hear one of my dear creatures, as I use his henchman. So, with that said, see you later, Nether. Okay, that's weird. I end up back at this one instead of my newer location. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's go back and see if I can end up at the other one. Come on. Okay, I still ended up back here. Okay, fine. I'll just go fly then to the other location. And let you see everything that's been done so far on the way there. Still, kind of nice to see, like, where so far this world all started here at this location. At this little farm. Build that, just a little bit so far, haven't done much yet. Same there. Everything instead really starts at this location. Still got a lot of work to do here since I skipped over and went straight to here. To be the beginning. Welcome to my little highway. So far, and only just recently started on this. And fix this that way. Eventually, this can continue a highway to another direction. Maybe lead to an island or somewhere a ways away over the ocean. Don't know yet what I'm gonna do with the location or the highway and stuff that goes there. But this floor is mostly done. Hey, what's up, creeper? And then, of course, down there, which is almost done. Almost got all the water out. Something I just decided to start doing this is just gonna be like a little mini tower thing. Then this highway leading this way, link to this, an area I recently did, just a small section with lava casting and stuff, and slowly building around. Eventually turn this into like maybe a small little city or something. And it'll continue growing. Slowly building up around my mini gym, I guess you could say. which in the future I'll mix up a few more matchups. The next time, minus probably not gonna create again another certain creature that likes to destroy everything, since it did a lot of damage, and I had to rebuild. But at least everything's fixed again. Hey, zombie. Then slowly, yeah, I'm gonna continue on this side. That way it's perfect symmetry once it's done. But did this for stuff, and yet the highway now instead leads down. But I have this, which will go on, continue in the future, highway farther away. Don't know where it'll continue on going to. This one, quickly. Small little one. Decide to build this way, right next to the ship. Decided to just build this like little place. Wanted to try something a little different. This is basically just a prototype test over the others. Just wanted to try some a little different building wise. This is just a small model for a future I got planned for a unique pyramid. But that is a future, and yeah, I decided to make like a little lava thing there. And then this comes into a four-way area. Then going here, maybe end up going through the forest. Unfortunately, we'll have to destroy some trees. Then this way, may just build something here in this area and stop this road or highway right here. Then you have this one leading, may build something like right here around the ship, implementing the ship in something. And of course, there's my main starting point with the start of a small highway thing there, which I think eventually I'll build something massive or something in this area. But yeah, been working on definitely stuff off and on, taking advantage of some spare time I've had here and there. And then implementing the gym into everything. And then I created this underneath just a little water thing here. Leading down here. And I'm thinking about maybe adding a little bit more. Added like little lava stuff because I'm planning on putting some stuff here next to lava for future building things and stuff. But this is the start of down here. I plan on working and adding more here. But the reason why I added on like outside was so I could turn this like little tunnel thing slowly into a much more massive area. I gotta drain the water and stuff here for future stuff I plan on building. But there's a lot of potential here for the future. Trying to implement everything I can. But I haven't built any other stuff. I may end up building like another entrance to this on this area where my main lava cast is. I may take advantage of this space and just build a secondary entrance to the place right here, leading to my main lava cast. Yeah, this was like a project that I spent a few hours on. As you can see, it is pretty decent size. And then for now, ended it here. I may end up adding, like, building this a little bit bigger, and then converting this section also over. Haven't decided yet, though. But there is real potential for enlarging this area. Maybe add a little bit more to this section. Make it into a bigger. Eventually, I want this to become like a giant city. But that is a long ways off, and that is going to be a lot of work, that's for sure. And given, like, this is a solo player on just my world, it's definitely going to be a lot of work. Especially one person trying to build all this. Slowly, this will become probably a big building eventually, like my previous world did, and build like a whole building around this portal. This is just the prototype part right here for now. I plan on adding more like the previous one, adding like lava and stuff here. This is just the start of the construction, so I can get a better idea of what all I want to do. And I want to build the main section out of obsidian, obviously. At least the part around here. And then use like, maybe use either black brick or black concrete or something around it. But the main inner sanctum I want to have obviously lava, obsidian. Thought about also maybe add some like, what is that called? Screaming obsidian. Just have pure curiosity to go with my portal. I may end up for now destroying the other portal I have, just so this is the only one that leads to the nether, since this is my main project area. So with that said, yeah, as you see, I have been working on a lot of stuff. I do plan on probably adding more, building up this area a little bit higher for here. I'm not sure how high I'll end up being. Probably not too much higher from here. Maybe like one more floor or something up above this. But yeah, by the time it's done, this is going to be massive. I've got a lot of work ahead on this. This is going to be an on-again, off-again little project. For now, I also want to work a little bit on that, adding on, like I said. But I think I will have, like, this lead into whatever I end up transforming this area into. Since the main basic part of this is now done, I have the first part of this set in motion. I can't wait to see what it looks like once everything is done. Now this, like, I want to eventually also build another one of these, but I want it to be much bigger. This is just my first battle, I guess you could say. Coliseum or whatever you want to call it, gym. This was the first one. Like I said, this is a prototype for a future one that I may do with that other off in the distance bridge. Have that lead to maybe build, I don't know, maybe build one like 3 or 4 times as big as this one. This one I think took me about close to, what, 2 hours to build this one. So probably if I build a future one, it's probably gonna be something of upwards like 8 to 10 hour project. The reason why this will be a on again, off again project is because this, I mean, alone just the lava casting stuff I did here, this right here was probably about, what, maybe about around 5 hours of lava casting and stuff, just building this up. And then the future, the overall project, probably when everything is all said and done, this one project here, you're probably looking at, give or take, minimum, I'm probably looking at upwards of like 60 to 70 hours, even upwards of 100 hours, probably before everything's done. Because I plan on doing a lot. This, for now, at least in this world, this is going to be probably one of my main projects on again, off again for a while. But I'd rather not burn myself out just going straight on it, non-stop. So with that said, like I said, do a creeper. So I think I'm going to go with that smaller like area, and I'm going to try to build like a creeper statue there. Or maybe I should build a creeper off to the side here of this like gym thing that I'm trying to do. If so, we need Yeah, I may build this over here and build a statue here, and then eventually build one off to that side, and may build a statue of. Probably rebuild my statue I had before of a Enderman. So with that said, make sure I got the right stone. No, this is cut stone. I need the other stone. But enjoy, I may talk another minute or two and then I'll quit talking and just, you can enjoy the relaxing music without my blabbering. So with that said, let the construction begin. Once I get what I need. Enjoy. think this is where I'll get ready to cut up the video. I plan on continuing working on it until I get it perfected. With that said, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe.